a no bullshit story. So our son, it was actually 3 years ago today that we saw him for the last time. So it's kind of ironic. It was May 28th of 16. We were all at Dorky's Arcade. We took all the kids from the big house to Dorky's for a field trip, you know, or whatever. And it was so fun. And Devin came and joined us just real briefly and to say hi. He was 30 days clean. He looked absolutely amazing. So all those pictures you see of him in his red shirt, that was that moment. You know, little did we know 6 days later he would be gone. But the story about the no bullshit hugs is that Devin, he was this awkward hugger. He became known as this, like, you know, stiff hugger, you know, and just kind of, you know, and something that Tim would always say to our kids growing up is, what kind of hug is that? I don't want a bullshit hug. I want a real hug. Give me a real hug. And so that day, the very last thing that Tim had said to Devin was, what kind of hug is that? You know, no bullshit hugs around here. And Devin gave him the hugest, most, like, the most awesome hug ever. And in that moment, you know, we really saw Devin as this man. You know, really it was the first time. You know, he was 30 days clean, but to us, we were so amazed. He looked better than he had looked at the 6 months clean mark, you know, that we had had prior to that. And we were just, it's such a gift having that moment. And so then that story led over to the 1 year of his passing, which was June 3rd of 17. We had a tree planting party. And all the other guys came, and all you parents came, and we all, you know, everybody took turns digging the hole, you know, digging a hole for the tree, you know, one shovel. And then everybody kind of started sharing stories about Devin, and then the common thing, everybody was saying, yeah, Devin was like this, you know, awkward hug, and he was just kind of that limp arm, stiff arm, and then that's when it actually became a thing. I mean, it wasn't even, it was just a natural kind of thing that the hashtag no bullshit hugs became a thing. And you know, it's just, you never know when the last time you're going to see your loved ones. We don't have time for bullshit hugs, so no bullshit hugs. And so this was designed by Tim and a graphic designer he was working with. And so it's finally come to fruition. And we didn't plan it today. And I was like, this morning when I woke up and looked at my time hop, I'm like, wow, 3 years ago today. Isn't that kind of ironic? But this shirt is so amazing. And it's like, it's soft. It's awesome. It's like the best, like, really, you gotta feel it. You gotta feel, and this on the sleeve, it's like the coolest shirt we've ever had. So what I see is like a sea of no bullshit hugs, like, I mean, all the time, but like overdose awareness in August, because it's become a story that we share every August, and it's just gonna be a sea of no bullshit hugs t-shirts. So anyway, so get your no bullshit hugs t-shirts. They're $35. Chris, we have a limited supply available. If you didn't get your pre-order in, you can get them from Kristen tonight, or you can place your order with Kristen, or you can place your order on battlefieldcoffeehouse.com/t-shirt or something like that.
Battlefieldcoffeehouse.com.
Battlefieldcoffeehouse.com front page. You can do that. Tim hooked us up.